My name is Kitri Stevens. Some of you guys might have received an email from me. Thank you so much for coming, and on behalf of Allen and McKinney CERT programs, we'd like to thank everyone very much for participating and getting up early on a Saturday morning. I know it's not always everybody's favorite thing, but we appreciate those of you that did show to help us out with this class, and some of you traveled a really long distance, so we really appreciate each of you. Want to go over a couple of different things just to keep everybody safe and to give us a little bit of a ground rule, because we are in an emergency, a simulated emergency, but we want to make sure everybody knows what to do in a real emergency. Okay, so rule number one, safety for all our volunteers and CERT members is our number one priority. The entire area should be considered a safety hazard. The lights are off in there. Your zone leads will have flashlights, but do be careful when you're moving around. We've tried to identify any safety issues and address those, but just do be careful. So this is a walking situation. Do not run, please, for everybody's safety. Then if you hear somebody in an orange or a red vest say the word stop, just stop what you're doing, because they've seen something that they think might be unsafe. So we want to stop whatever that is and reassess and reassign, because we're all going to be acting. But if you hear the word stop, just stop in your tracks for us so that we can address whatever that is. And then we know that's not intentional, but just we're going to do that. Then also, if you have an issue or an incident, flag down any CERT member, or if you see a firefighter in Allen PD or FD, then go ahead and flag them down. And rule number two is we have very special words, since we're all going to be acting like there's an emergency. If you have a real life emergency, you need to start with saying, this is a real life emergency, and then tell somebody what's wrong. So just for safety, what do we say if we have a real life emergency?
This is a real life emergency.
Fantastic. Okay, so each scene and injury is designed to challenge our students in a different way and allow them to practice what they've learned for the past 8 weeks. If you will, try to keep to your assigned roles as closely as possible, but your acting can be a little improvised. Ham it up, be loud, be crazy. Do keep in mind the CERT class is going to be wearing a high-vis vest. Anybody in an orange or a red vest, you don't have to yell or act towards them, because they are just there for your safety and to guide you. Except for that look like him. Yes, that look like him. And don't yell at James. Okay, and everybody has an assignment and a lanyard, correct? Okay, great. Be sure to have fun, make a lot of noise, ham it up. And also, if anybody is here as a minor and their parent is not with them, be sure to find your parent before you sign out. Please don't leave the premises without your parent. And also, you can talk to sign out for any service hour validation that you need. She can give you instructions on how to get that. After the end of the briefing, please get with your zone lead. They're going to walk you to your zones and get you in place. And the bus is going to arrive around 9 o'clock, maybe a little bit earlier. And your zone leads will be warned, and then we can start acting and have fun. Final instruction, we're doing a little bit of a pivot. If you hear the CERT class say, if you can hear my voice, come to us, don't do that. Make them come to you and tell you where to go or extract you. So we're going to try to draw it out a little bit longer on this one. Okay? All right, and if you guys want to get with your zone leads and get in place, then we're ready to go, and thank you once again. Yes, ma'am?
What is the emergency? Like, what happened?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was already. So it's a tornado wind event has hit the school. That's what they're being told. And they're being sent here. They don't know how many victims are here, if there are any victims, if there's damage, anything like that. So the CERT class is coming in pretty much blind. So it's like we've had a tornado. So each of you, some of you might have stakes through you, things like that. That could have happened with the wind event. Any other questions? That was a good one. So just remember, if you have a real life emergency, this is a real emergency. Okay?
Can I identify the zone leads just so we go once, not everybody yelling over each other?
Okay. Got zone A. Got zone B is Mike and Corey. Okay. Zone C